I've been pondering the shifts in our world, energetic changes that seem to herald something significant. You've often emphasized this transition, and it's hard to ignore. While we can't pinpoint exactly what it is, the feeling persists. The world won't remain the same. Balancing personal growth with contributing to the universe remains a delicate dance. Should I focus on self-improvement or extend my efforts outward? As we navigate these uncertain times, perhaps our greatest victory lies in finding peace within the chaos, like the interplay of yin and yang. As it is not purposeful to try to anticipate exactly what will happen, I just feel that it is possible that a cataclysmic event reshaping everything in very broad terms is something that just feels near, and I don't wish to explore the negative any further than that. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, especially in the Western world. So, what would I do? I love to explore and learn. Do I continue to seek out places that are special in the world like I have experienced in India and in Tulum, Mexico and in Boulder? All three of them have been altered to lose the special feel. I caught a piece of it in Boulder when I was young. I felt all of it in Tulum, and I'm watching it fall apart now and for the past few years. India, I've heard of it and could feel it as strongly as I could feel its existence in a different form, as well as I could feel its absence. Very hard to explain. I'm drawn to places untouched by modernity. For example, Boulder, Colorado, Tulum, Mexico, where that unique energy was found by so many special people and still thrives. But because of various forms of greed and exploitation, it has been distorted from its original beauty and transformed to something that's different. These spots are like secrets shared so happily and selflessly by those who respect them and recognize them. And it's like we all assume that no one would dare ruin such a beautiful thing. But we know the opposite is true. Like all things, death is an inevitable part of life. And in 1,000 years, that mighty brick building will be dust, and something else will exist in its place. It seems even places and special energy seem to, if not disappear, at least experience energy transformation into a different energy that does not have the healing power, unfortunately. But here's the twist. Instead of fearing defeat, shall I consider embracing it as it's inevitable and just look at it not as defeat, rather victory if I find a way to find peace in surrender, find peace in accepting whatever comes, even if it means standing alone, balancing personal growth with the universe. Now that's the real challenge. Should I focus on self-improvement or extend my efforts outward? If I have a great idea for a non-profit business that benefits countless people and prevents suffering, should that be something that I think about pursuing? Or should I just wait for the path to appear so there is no real choice but the obvious? I can continue living a very simple existence, but I do not want to do so at the cost of wasting life or my ability. I do have something to offer. I guess I'm trying to figure out how to balance. It's always about balance. So hard yet so difficult. So simple and so complicated. Just like meditating. Shouldn't be very hard to breathe and think of nothing, but it's also the hardest thing in the world and the easiest. I find myself thinking of the Buddha laughing so hard his belly moves when I say that. That makes me smile. And then there's the big question. How do I help the world and the people I love? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Yoga and Buddhism attract many, but sometimes it's more about fashion than practice. This does not make me angry, rather confused, because they have taken the time to escape the confines of the Western way, embraced a broad sense of Buddhism and yoga, but decided to only go as far as to make the Buddha a decoration in their living room, and yoga as a way to have an attractive body and say, Namaste. The progress for me is that at one time, this would have been something that made me question them and criticize. Now, I don't really have a feeling one way or another, but I would like them to find any version of the deeper meaning, any form of Buddhism or meditation or yoga, and learn from each and incorporate more. It seems as unlikely as about anything I can imagine, but it's not all of their fault. They sincerely believe that they are doing something that is in line with the ancient traditions. They'd be embarrassed if somebody presented it to them in a useful way. Our greatest victory lies in finding peace within the chaos. Much like the rope of yin and yang, I wonder, as we navigate these uncertain times, perhaps our greatest victory lies in finding peace within the chaos. As finding new purpose and new life in the face of death very well reflects the interplay of yin and yang. I just feel this energy that seems insurmountable and want to know that I'm doing not just what's right for me, but what's right for the universe. In a world of constant change, we stand at the precipice of transformation. The energy shifts, whispering of a significant turn, an undefined yet inevitable metamorphosis. We grapple with the choice to cultivate the self or to contribute to the cosmos. The greatest triumph, perhaps, is finding serenity amidst the storm, a harmony akin to yin and yang. Boulder, Colorado, and Tulum, Mexico, once bastions of untouched beauty, now bear the scars of greed. These havens, secrets among the reverent, have seen their healing energies fade, altered by exploitation. Yet in this loss, we find a call to inner peace, to embrace the tides of change, even if it means standing solitary in the wake of transformation. The challenge is profound, to balance personal growth with universal benevolence. Do we dare to dream of a non-profit that could alleviate suffering? Or do we wait for destiny to unveil its path? This quandary is ours to unravel, as we live simply, yet with purpose. How then do we aid the world and those dear to us? There is no universal solution. Yoga and Buddhism, while paths for many, have been misconstrued, reduced to mere aesthetics or fitness regimes. This confusion does not anger but perplexes us, as the true essence of these practices is lost. In embracing the chaos, preparing for the unknown, we engage in a delicate dance. It is not just about accepting what comes, but about understanding that our actions, like the interplay of yin and yang, are part of a larger, intricate ballet of existence. As we navigate these times, our victory is not in the clarity of answers, but in the peace we forge within the chaos, resonating with the eternal rhythm of yin and yang. This is our journey, a narrative of self-discovery and altruism, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and grace.
All right, that took what I wrote and added about 4.5 minutes to it. That was odd, but the video is amazing. I can't believe it did that.